Number 8, ribose is an important sugar, part of RNA, with a molar mass of 150.15 grams per mole. If its empirical formula, right, remember empirical formula is the smallest whole number ratio of elements within a compound, smallest whole number ratio. If the empirical formula is CH2O, what is the molecular formula? Remember, I need a multiplier. If I'm trying to go from empirical formula, which I am, I'm going from empirical formula to molecular formula, I need a multiplier. Looking at this empirical formula, I know that the ratio of 1 carbon to 2 hydrogens to 1 oxygen has been reduced from something. It's been reduced by some factor. If I can find out what that factor is, I can simply multiply all of the subscripts in the empirical formula to generate the molecular formula. What I'll need in order to accomplish that is the mass of the empirical formula. So the empirical formula has 1 carbon, 2 hydrogens, and 1 oxygen. So multiply those numbers by their respective masses, add them all together, end up with 30, looking at the appropriate number of significant figures, 30.03. So I'll take this molar mass of the molecule and then divide it by my molar mass of the empirical formula, and I get a nice round 5. What this means is from the original molecular formula, which has a mass of 150, to this empirical formula, which has a mass of 30, there's been a reduction by a factor of 5. So if I want to go back to the molecular mass, I need to increase this by a factor of 5. This is my multiplier. So I multiply this 5 to the subscript 1 on the carbon, subscript 2 on the hydrogen, and the subscript 1 on the oxygen to yield C5H10O5.